Hey YouTube, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. This is take two. I realized that I didn't have everything that I needed in front of me. Welcome to my channel, guys. Welcome back. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for checking in. September is here. We're fully into the month, and I wanted to talk to you about part one of my current setup for 2025. One piece has come in. If you see this blue box, you know that it is Hobonichi. I don't know about you. I've seen lots of videos about the fiasco that ensued with the launch of the opening of September 1st in Hobonichi. I had my share of woes, and I'm going to tell you about them because it will potentially, you might be kind of interested. So, let's talk about this box. If you look at it here, it says Global from Japan. Okay, so I sprung forth, as I said in I think my previous video, and I placed my order, or so I thought, with Hobonichi, but I had problems getting into the server. I tap. It took me about 6 tries. I got in. Then I had to re-register my payment information. Then it cycled through and said that the item that I wanted was out of stock. So I just closed out of my browser window and went to JetPens and placed an order for what I wanted. I'm not ordering a lot from Hobonichi. I'm going to use the Common Planner from Sterling Inc. for the week size when it releases. So she just had her release as well later that day, East Coast time in the United States. Probably about 4 hours, well, actually longer than that, because Hobonichi did the night before at like 11 o'clock in the night was noon Japan time. So noon Eastern Standard Time US, Sterling Inc. opened up her shop for only a selected amount of sizes, and my N2 was not one of them. So I'm waiting for that one to get released, and then hopefully I will be around for that one and I can get my order placed for that one. But that is my goal, is to use the N2 from Sterling Inc. But the Tarjan, when it came out last year, I have that one in A6, and I was very gleeful to see that Hobonichi was releasing it again this year, so I bought another size, and that is what I really wanted to go on to their website to get. So without further ado, let's see if this is what I think it is. And so the reason why I say that this might interest you is I was able to, with all the mishaps with the server and everybody in the world trying to order from Hobonichi at that moment of opening, their servers were overwhelmed. It was a little bit frustrating. I won't say that it wasn't, but I just decided at that point to go to JetPens, and I was able to place my order for what I really wanted to get. So I have duplicates now. And this is where it might interest you. So I think I'm going to be getting another one of what I'm going to show you here, and I'm going to sell that one. So if someone is interested and you weren't able to get it, I will let you know when I'm going to do it, but it will not probably happen until October, just to be, you know, level set your expectations. So the box color is beautiful, and then the inscription, and I'm going to turn down my light just a little bit because it's a little bit bright. Before you think of anything, write, quote, that made me happy, end quote. Don't ask yourself, quote, what made you happy until afterwards. Then write down the answer, even if you really have to dig for one. You could also try that made me sad or was delicious. Safety matches morning and evening talks. So there is a little bit of a prescription on maybe how you can fill your planners as you're filling them out in FY 2025. Okay, so this is a nice small box, which I absolutely love, but I will probably be using for packaging. This is what I was able to get. I wanted to get the planner boards in both the A6 and in the weeks, and I was able to get those. I also was gonna buy like the photo album, but I was so frazzled by the whole, what I really wanted wasn't in stock. Just getting these 2 items from Japan didn't seem worth it. I think I can buy these probably local. but I was able to get these from Hobonichi, so I've got those for 2026. But lo and behold, when I looked at my email, like literally probably 2 days later, Hobonichi said, "Oh, your order's on its way via FedEx." And I was just like, I've already ordered it. So I will have a duplicate of this Tarzan in the week size. I'm really excited to get it. I do tend to do more than 1 weeks, but I've got my not superior labor. I have my, oh, this is interesting. Okay. There is a warning sign, and I got to keep this in mind. So anybody who tends to use anything from Hobonichi with a magnet, it says, this product contains a magnet. Please refrain from storing credit cards and other items that may be damaged when placed next to the magnet. So heads up, people. I don't think even an RFID sleeve will save you from trying to use this as a wallet. Do not stick your credit cards in the Tarzans. Period. I mean, that's probably about the smartest thing that I can probably tell you. And since I don't tend to carry these as my wallet, I'm not really overly concerned, but I do like the fact that it has the zipper for ephemera. Oh, and there is a slight smell to these as they've been shipped and stored. So just so you know that, this is the magnet, and it's a nice size, substantial and beefy magnet. And then this is the Tarzan, and I really do like this. And then it has this life book pamphlet, all in Japanese, and then the English is on the inside. Thank you for choosing as your paper companion for next year. Really looking forward to using this. Absolutely love the A6. Now I will say the one drawback I do have about this cover, and it's only one. I wish this sleeve was just a little bit deeper, because I do find that things do slide out of it. Like it's not going to adhere. Like once you open it, it's going to probably immediately slip out. So I do wish it was just a little bit deeper from the pocket perspective, but it's minor and I can definitely deal with it. So I am going to probably sell my hand stitched leather tee in the lilac, because I don't beef up my weeks. So I'm feeling that I want to give this away to somebody who like maybe stuffs 2 or 3, because it can definitely hold it. And I will let you know when I'm going to sell this one as well, but I'm going to probably sell that one, and I might get more like a folio for that. So this is how this fits, and this has a back pocket, which is really, really nice. It's helpful for those, let me see if I've got one. It's helpful for these. Like if you wanted to stick like a little memo book in the back, it will definitely fit in there nice and snug as a bug for you. But this is how this goes in here. And I don't have a cover on cover with this one because it's been in leather covers, and I just really don't feel like I need to have one in here. The little blotter paper, I always keep that in there. And then voila. And that is so satisfying. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to like talk to you about that. I really wanted to switch up my pencil boards because I've been using older ones for a while, and I just wanted a little bit of a change of pace. Other little things that are going on, I made my first, and I'm almost done with this. It's not quite a completed project. I got this from watching a woman who does nature journaling, and I felt like when I'm traveling or out and about, this is something that I can do as a homemade flower press. I'm just waiting for my heavy duty bands to come. I've Mod Podged. This is actually fabric and not paper, and I just basically put this together like so. This is my first one, so it's not perfect, but I'm going to, and I've got white sheets of paper that I can like press down on top of it. But this is going to be like a on-the-go flower press. I'm really looking forward to this because I'm actually going to take it with me on my trip, and I'm hoping to press some of the foliage from Italy in here so that I can journal and travel journal on my trip. So I will let you know how this works out when I get back on my trip. But that's pretty much it. My currently inked is still kind of limited, but because I only had 2 pens from Turkey, I decided to take the fountain pen that I got worked on from the DC Pen Show. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but I was saying this pen was worthless to me. I could not write with it. It was such a bad nib. And now the nib is a beautiful, this is a medium Kaweco nib, and I had it ground down to a cursive italic, and it's just, oh my God. There's hardly any nibbage because the Kaweco nibs are so tiny to begin with. They're so itty bitty to begin with. There's not a lot of tipping on it. I'm just gonna rotate this around so you can see it. But this pen, I just inked it up because I wanted another color. I'm gonna zoom in here. And I put in, and I'm so excited about this because it matches this pen so well with the color. This is Kaweco Sport. And this was the art edition. And that came out in 23. Oops, a little bit. I just got done putting more ink in it, so this is not the pen, it's me. This is a custom grind, and I've got a cursive italic on it. And the ink that I'm using is Ferris Wheel Press. Oyster Hour. And I just think this ink with this pen is such a good match. So that's the only other change to my currently inked for the month. So now I have 6 pens currently inked versus just the 5 that I had before. And that's it. That's all I got for this week. I hope you guys are having a good week, great weekend. Welcome to September 2024. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. Until next time, take care. Bye.